G'day friends, it's Vicky Wright, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator, Australia. So, welcome back to our Sunday sharing, where Robbie and I, just a minute while I try and fix this up, okay. I just want to make sure it's all nice and straight, that's all. Okay, so each Sunday throughout the month of May, Robbie from Creations and Paper and myself have been sharing alternate ideas with you with a couple of the kit collections. So we're actually going to go through the catalogue each month and do a different section, okay? And I'm doing Boho Beach this month. So this is the kit that is Boho Beach. You get 8 cards, base cards, 8 envelopes. Now mine's a bit of a mess, so just bear with me. I've got bits and pieces everywhere. So you do get different die cut elements. A little umbrella, that's the leaf. You do get labels for your sentiments. So there's some more. You do get a stamp in this set, or in this kit, which we'll be using. So I'll put that aside. And as you can see, I've chopped bits and pieces. So that's a chair, we might use that. And another shape. So I'll put that aside, we could use that. You get your Stampin' Dimensionals, you get a sheet of mini glue dots, which we'll need. And there is some leaves or palm fronds. So we might put them aside too, we might use those. You get a bit of linen thread, so we could use that. You also get a little Stampin' Spot. So I'll leave that there because I've actually got the ink pad out. So, and these are our envelopes. They're really too pretty for envelopes. I've been chopping mine up actually to put onto cards and whatever. Okay. I'll see, that's one card base, which we'll be using. And this is the second one. So you get 2 different ones. Okay. And I've got 3 of those left. And as I said, it is in bits and pieces. So, much loved kit actually. This really looks a little bit like, it's linen. You can just sort of, yeah, to me it looks like it's linen cardstock, but it's not. Okay, so we'll put all that aside for the moment. And in your instructions, you do get step-by-step instructions on how to put each card together. Okay, it even tells you what images to stamp, how many mini glue dots to put on, and how many Stampin' Dimensionals, and even how to do your linen thread if you want. Okie dokie. Now, as I said, it's a great kit. So if you have any kits, don't forget you can use them for alternate ideas as well. So I'm going to bring in a piece of Pool Party. I'll put that aside too. Now I have cut it down. Excuse me. I have cut it down to what I want. got a piece of basic white that's going to go right there. Just bear with me. I need another piece of basic white. I keep all my layers, basic white and berry vanilla, in one of our old stamp cases. I pre-chopped them, and that's going to go inside there like that. Okie dokie. And then that's going to go there like that, just like that. So what we're going to do now is grab our base card, and we're going to do a bit of chopping. And we're going to keep it this way. Now, the base cards do have the score lines down the middle, but I haven't folded mine, so if you don't fold it or burnish it, you can hardly see that, okay? So we're just going to chop this about there, I think. I'm hoping that's right. And what we might do is chop off about a little smidgen, about there as well. And while we're at it, let's chop down that base line, or that score line I should say, and we can use that for our envelope, eh? So that's all that done. This piece, don't throw it away, because you can use it on your card to create another card. Okay. So first up, I think what we'll do now, the kits, the card bases in the kits are 5.5 by 4.25. So for me, being in Australia, I've chopped these pieces of basic white back so that I get that extra length. Okay, so we're gonna we're gonna do the inside first. And we're just going to put this down the right side, so that there is a little bit of a border along the top, bottom and the right side. And eventually that will go in there like that. But first up, what we're going to do is stick this piece together, these two layers, okay? Just like that, so there's a nice border all the way around. Okay, and we can stick this piece then, or this layer, to the front of our base card. This is a quick and easy one. It's a bit of a fun fold, but it's not the one that I actually set out to do. I've changed it as I went to cut the kit up, as you do. So that's done. Even though it's done, it looks a bit crooked actually. Okay, that's better. So that's done. Okay, now you could have your base card crumb cake, pecan pie, pool party, which is what this was, or even Lost Lagoon, or maybe even Pretty Peacock if you wanted to. Okay, but I've gone for pool party. Then what I'm going to do is I've brought in a scrap of Pool Party, and we're going to make a hinge. So we'll make that. Now I'm only guessing here. So we'll make that about 2.5, eh? And that should be okay, yep. And we're gonna fold that over like that. And of course I don't have a bone folder with me, so we'll use our thumbnail so that it's nice and sharp, crisp. And what we're gonna do, chop a little bit off first. We're going to bring our base card in, put that aside, and we're going to stick this piece, but the short side, to our base card like that, making sure that that scored line is down the edge of our base card. Okie dokie. I think this is called a hinge card. There's lots of different ways you can do it, but this is the way we're going to do it today. So I'm just going to make sure that I've got it nice and straight, and I'm going to put it sort of smack bang in the middle, but you can put it up the top, towards the bottom, off-centered if you like. And if I had a bone folder, I'd probably just go over the top like that, but I'll use my thumb, just like that. And then that will fold just like that. Okie dokie. Now, this is where we can put our inside layer in. Okay, so we'll do that now. And making sure it's all nice and even around the sides. Just like that. Now, when I chopped my paper or card base, I made sure that this piece was the next piece after here, because then you can see your pattern continuing. Can you see that? See how the water's like that, and you've got your surf and the sand, and it's all in a straight line. Okay, then we're going to fold that over. Now, I'm not even using the Stampin' and Cut and Emboss machine today. We're going to use some punches. Now, if I can find the punches, I've got a scrap of pecan pie, just bear with me, I think I might go for crumb cut, okay? Let's see how this looks. Now, I've got the 2 3/8 circle punch, and if this doesn't look any good, we can always change it. Then I've got a scrap of basic white, and I've got a 2 1/4 circle punch. Now, the stylish dies you can use, but I challenged myself not to use the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine on the card today. And all we're going to do is stick that like that. I just want to test this out first. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, so we are gonna, oh, that's not it. Just tried to pull a chair off a card. We are going to put our chair here, I'm thinking. But before we do that, we might do a little bit of stamping, eh? And we will use this, well, I say it's the sand, the pebbles. And we're going to do that in crumb cake. I'm actually going to stamp off a couple of times. Whoops. I think that might be okay. Yep. Another thing you could have done too was blend crumb cake across here and then blend the sky here if you wanted to. Just for a different look. You could have also punched out some of the base card if you wanted to, instead of the basic white. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're just going to put that there like that. And before we do that, what I'm thinking is, we might put that off there like that, so that can go just like that, eh? So we might use our mini glue dots to stick this down. Where are the mini glue dots? Here they are. Oh God, I think I pulled that off. I did too. Okay. All I'm going to do is put a couple of points on our chair. And just on the outside, eh? I'll put one more there. And then we'll pull these off. Sticky little devils. Come off pretty easy. Lucky last. And we'll put a couple on here too at the same time. And if we need more, we can always add more later on, eh? Now, each week, I don't know what Robbie's creating, so be sure to pop over to check out what she's done and what kit she has used for her card today. I'll have the link below. Just click on that link and I'll take you over to Robbie. And I'll also have a link below to my blog and a link to shop what I've used on my card today. Okay. Now, I haven't stuck that right down, I don't think. But as I said, they are sticky little devils, so I'll just leave that sit. Might bring that up just a fraction. That's better. Put that down like that. Then we will grab our glue. Put this onto our crumb cake circle. And I think we will pop this up, eh? Now when you pop it up, be careful not to take your glue or dimensionals over to the side. So basically the right side, otherwise they will stick to your inside of your card and you're not going to be able to open it. Okie dokie. Another way you could do it too is just put your circle there, just draw a line down here if you wanted to with a pencil, and that way you know how far to put it over. But I'm just going to wing it. And we're just going to put that there like that, I think. And we should be, hold on, I've told you a big fat lie there. I've done it the wrong side, haven't I? So don't do what I say, do what I say. Okay, let's try that again. We want to be able to, what I would do is probably just put, let's just put this, let's fix this up. So yeah, don't do what I just did or said. I'll show you what we're meant to be doing. I forgot I had the wing. I forgot I had this flap. Okay. So what we need to do is just add adhesive or dimensionals. We're not going to see all this. To that flap. Okay, so I'm actually thinking we might even glue this down. So don't go over, oh yeah, we can, because, God, I've really muddled this up, haven't I? Yeah, we can, because it's the flap that opens the card, eh? That'll do it. So that's it there. That's better. And what I will do is I'm going to grab another piece of, just bear with me. Just to hide the back of this, I'm going to grab another piece of crumb cake. There's always ways of covering up your boo-boos. And we're going to stick this over here like that. See, you wouldn't have even noticed. And just match your circles in, and you're not even going to know that that is what I actually did. Okay, So then what we're going to do is do our sentiment. What have we got here? Enjoy your day, sit back and relax. Let's do sit back and relax, eh? Okay, so we're going to grab, no, you know what, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use a scrap of basic white, and we're just going to use this. I just think that that's too big, and we're going to stamp it in pecan pie. The A is a little wonky there, but it's going to be okay. Then all we're going to do now is I'm just going to shape this on a slight angle, both sides, I think. And we're just going to put that there like that, so it overlaps the edge of our card. So we'll use our dimensionals again, and this time don't put your dimensionals right over, otherwise you won't be able to open your card. Okay, so all we're going to do is just put that smack bang there, pop that up, just like that. Oops, I forgot we got the flat. So that opens up like that, then that opens up like that. Okie dokie. So that's our card for today. Sorry about the big boo-boo, but it happens, and there's always ways of covering it up. So what I thought I'd do is also show you our projects that we've done in the last couple of weeks. So that, I think, was my second one. I think I have posted the first one. It's already gone in the post. So that's that one. Again, it's using everything from the kit, as well as I bought in a stamp set called Sea Turtle, and that's from the So Sincere, I think it is, stamp set. Okay, then last week we did a scrapbook page, a 6x8 scrapbook page, and I showed you how to create your spine if you don't have a page protector. So I'll have the links down below for those as well. Okie dokie, and that is our kit, our card for today. Okay, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next week. See ya. Hooray.